So if you want to go D1, you have to have a strategy, right? And so my parents' strategy was I went to this private school. This private school leads to this private Catholic high school. This private Catholic high school opens up opportunities to all these Division 1 universities, right? And so again, I know it's a very unique situation. And why so going to school in DC, DMV, it's all about exposure, right? When it comes to going Division 1, like how do you get in front of these coaches, right? And so when it's basketball, like football doesn't necessarily have an AAU circuit, right? 7-on-7 has kind of become a AAU circuit for football, but basketball has the AAU circuit, which is broken as well. I think coaches learn way more from watching a kid practice and play, at his high school. But unfortunately, what happens at a lot of the public high schools is a lot of the public high schools don't get as much exposure, right? So obviously now with the internet, YouTube, social media, people are exposed way more because of the internet. But still, coaches want to see you in person, right? They want to see how you interact with your coach on the sidelines. They want to see how you interact with your teammates. They also want to see you in a full game. They don't just want to see your highlights, right? They want to see how you interact when you're losing, when you're down, when your game is off. You know what I mean? Like, do you pick your teammates up? And so a lot of that matters. How you engage with the fans, how you engage with your parents. Do you have a full, do you have a support system? So I think a lot of people have to understand like going Division 1 is way more than just having athletic ability, right? They're gonna ask your teachers how you are in class, right? Because it's about your character, right? It's also about your potential, right? Some people are great athletes, but their potential is minimized, right? Some kids are too small. Some kids just don't have the heart. But also, when they see you in person, sometimes you may get scouted because a coach comes and sees somebody else and you ball out. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of different ways to get on the radar, but there has to be a strategy. Um, and also, athletes, you have to love the game, right? Like when you're playing, like I think a lot of people love the flashiness, they love the attention, but you got to put in the work. You know what I mean? You got to go work out. You got to train when everybody going to party, everybody doing this over here, everybody on social media. You should be in the dark in the gym, like on the field, working on your footwork, film study, understanding and living and breathing the game. And because you can't fake it, right? You can't, or you're gonna be exposed.